Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Gaming. I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to tear up this game list with your time and cash. Today's game is Vampire Survivors. Castlevania is dead and Konami killed it, so the Belmonts are just trying to survive. That isn't the plot to this game, I just made that up, but hey, it makes sense. You'll see. Vampire Survivors is a Steam-only release that is currently in early access. The game only costs $2.99, and with the current content, it will take you about 10 to 15 hours to unlock everything. So what exactly is Vampire Survivors? Well, it's an auto-shooter survival roguelite game with Castlevania flavor and a ton of weapon combos and builds to experiment with. The basic gameplay loop is a roguelite-esque dual-stick shooter without the actual shooting, because the game will auto-fire you into becoming a bullet hell boss from one of those Japanese Toho shmups. Yes, the only real controls you do in this game are moving your character. All the firing happens automatically. You pick from an assortment of unique characters, each with a particular starting weapon and unique level up ability, and then basically run around the map killing everything and gathering XP. Leveling gives you a choice of 3 or 4 if you have a lot of luck options, ranging from either new weapons, new passives, or upgrades to the stuff you already got. You are limited to 6 weapons and 6 passives via leveling up, all of which draw inspiration from the Castlevania franchise, including such things as the Whip, Holy, Santa Water, Cross, and so on. The real depth comes from the hybrids, as once weapons are maxed, if they're paired with a specific passive, they can perform an ultimate upgrade, changing the weapon and turning it into an uber-powerful machine of death. These uber grades are found in chests, which are dropped by boss enemies during your survival run. Chests also provide gold, as well as upgrades to your current stuff that you'd normally have to get through leveling. Gold is used for passive upgrades that are permanent across runs, as well as unlocking new characters. The real game goals are completing the achievements/challenges in the unlock list to get more stuff, discover new combos, and unlock new areas. After you beat all the early access content patch, you then wait to do it again when another big update hits. And that's essentially the game. Started as a weakling shooting stuff like this, and as a bullet hell boss doing stuff like this. It's chaos in its funnest form. So what do I like about Vampire Survivors? Well, it's a fantastic turn your brain off and watch the numbers go up game, with enough strategy and builds to keep your brain entertained, but not much of a mental load. The combo is extremely addicting. Additionally, I love the Castlevania nods and throwbacks, though some of these are so close I'm worried Konami is going to show up and ruin all of our fun. And lastly, the devs are actively adding tons of content on a regular basis with new patches almost every couple of weeks, it seems, and the content drops are actually fairly significant and give a good reason to come back to the game for a couple of hours. When it comes to the bad, the basic combat loop is super simple, especially in the latter parts of a 30-minute run, where you're fully upgraded and there really isn't much to do besides stand in place and watch stuff die. Additionally, while discovering builds and combos initially is extremely fun, once you do it enough, you realize there's an optimal set of weapons for every run, which takes a bit of fun out of the experience. And lastly, balance is just all over the place, with some combos being absolutely necessary and others, like the upgrade cross, feeling underpowered. As you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale. Must play, maybe consider, don't bother. This is a must play, a must buy, whatever. At only $3, Vampire Survivors is a ton of mindless yet engaging fun that scratches my Neanderthal brain's itch of watching damage numbers fly and enemies explode in light shows. It's a fantastic time killer that kept me coming back to try new builds, combos, characters, and levels. While I probably would struggle to recommend it if it was like $20, at $3, I'd argue it's an absolute steal for the number of hours of fun I got from it. And if you're looking to just veg out and obliterate some undead in gloriously flashy fashion, this game is for you. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Vampire Survivors in the comments, and go out there and buy this game. It's awesome.